When the sacred masculine is combined with the sacred feminine in each of us, we create the sacred marriage of compassion and passion in ourselves. Matthew Fox. Grand Rising! If you are a first time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your consistent support. I want to start off by saying that I am in a state of total gratitude this morning. I am grateful for you, my followers, my viewers, especially my consistent ones that join me live every morning or almost every morning. I am grateful for those of you that follow me only on Fridays to watch me. Some of you join me and dance. Speaking of Friday, I did a meditation on the divine feminine and I received a response. Now, I haven't received a response like this in a while. And I don't take that as a good or a bad. I welcome all feedback, actually. So I see it, I guess I see them all as a good. I'm trying to read off of my script because I want to make sure I hit every point that I want to hit. Uh, I am grateful that this person spoke to me separately because in the past I have had people try to get me in my place publicly. And I am so grateful that I have evolved. I have grown in the 4 years that I have done these live guided meditations. I should have stuck by the script. That's what I get trying to stay off the script. Because in the past, I've had people who don't normally watch or like my content try to shame me publicly. And I'm grateful of my knowledge. I'm so grateful that what I present to you is my truth, is your truth. So when folk come at me about my content, I'm so grateful that I stand firmly on anything and everything that I state here on this platform. So when folk come to me about the content, but anyway, this person responded to me saying that I'm not feminine, that I am masculine. I am grateful, as I stated, that I have grown and evolved within the past 4 years, because 4 years ago I might have been offended by this comment. Instead, I smiled. I even laughed inside. So my response to this individual was, bless your heart. This has nothing to do, the topic Friday had nothing to do with me being masculine nor feminine. And I left it at that, and she left it at that. But the comment inspires our topic this morning. So let's look at today's topic as a part two to Friday's practice. But before I go into today's practice, I want to re-emphasize that when we talk about the divine feminine and the masculine, it has nothing to do with gender. As a matter of fact, it has nothing to do with the physical at all. But you know that. Those of you who have been following me at least 6 months now know that on this platform, we talk very little about the physical. Even when we talk about healing, it has is more spiritual in nature. So when we talk about the divine feminine and masculine, we're talking about the divine feminine and masculine energy within each and every one of us. So with that, on last Friday, we talked more about the divine feminine. Before we go into today's practice, I would like to talk a little bit about the divine masculine. So, what is divine masculinity? Divine masculinity is marked by action. This energy represents leadership, taking charge, and doing rather than being. Unlike feminine energy, which is meant to teach us to let things flow and come to us to think. I don't chase, I attract vibes. Masculine energy teaches us to follow through, while feminine energy tells us to trust that our manifestations will arrive on time. Masculine energy encourages us to take the necessary steps to prepare for our blessings and take control of our lives at this moment. So as you have heard, I hope it all made sense. I hope I broke it down enough that it made sense. As you heard, when we talk about the divine, or you hear interchangeable divine or sacred, when we talk about the divine, sacred, femininity, and or masculinity, we're not talking about gender. We're talking about attributes and energies that if a balanced, now I'm talking about gender, if a balanced male or female truly exercise or in awareness of their divine feminine and masculinity, they exert both of these principles, both of these energies. As you heard, talking about going into action, talking about leadership, talking about taking steps necessary for your blessings. That is not a man, not only something inherent for a man or a woman. Both practice that if they are a balance or trying to live a better life. So I'm gonna leave it at, I'm gonna leave that at that. I'm not gonna expound on that because I could go on this for a while. Now, with that being stated, with that being out the way, because no, I'm not gonna go there. Let's talk about living with both divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy and harmony. As stated before, within each of us, there is a beautiful mixture of feminine and masculine energy. And when we honor them all, when we refuse to cast pieces of them into the shadows, they dance together in a magical ballet that is unique to us, that is unique to you, and makes us shine, which makes you shine. So today's morning meditation is a beautiful awareness of the divine feminine and the sacred masculine within you, within me. But before we start today's practice, if you haven't already done so, click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Click the like button, comment, share if you care to. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you may be notified every time I post something new. Now, these may seem like small gestures to you, but to me, to this platform, it means a lot. And it will greatly help with my algorithms. And I also just also dawned on me, it's funny about the certain topics I choose. And I try to be careful with the words I use, careful with certain tactics I use as well. But I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take the kids. I'm gonna start going into these practices with the kids' gloves off. Because those of you that tune in here, you are serious about your spiritual journey. You are serious about living a better life. So instead of me diving with kid gloves for you, I need to get right into the rawness so we both, all of us, could be the best that we can be. And those who don't understand, they just need to do the research, dig deeper. I give you a touch of stuff, but I hope that you would dive into it more on your own personal, do your homework or ask questions. That's why I always encourage feedback and comments, because maybe I need to, like today, do a 2-part, 3-part, or explain more on the practice. But anyway, it's funny because I think it was Saturday, a friend of mine, an acquaintance rather, texted me and showed me an image, a screenshot that he took off of YouTube. He was scrolling through YouTube and he was like, I was scrolling through looking for familiar faces or what have you, going through my friends, and he showed a screenshot of my Friday YouTube post, same topic on the divine feminine. And again, I laugh, and it was like, it's funny how certain things, certain topics gravitate, but it was a good thing. He said he was going to share it and go forth. But that goes back to confirmation to me to be authentic in these posts, in these videos, that if a certain topic gravitates to me, to go into it and be real, be truthful about it. So anyway, let us begin. So I invite yourself to settle in, to get into a comfortable position, rather sitting or lying down. And slow yourself down. Relax your breathing and fall into its rhythms, letting your inhale and exhale calm you down. Feel the flow of energy inside of you, the mixture of feminine and masculine. Let your shoulders soften and your face relax. Now take another deep breath in and out. Both of these energies are inside you. Can you see them? Both of these energies work together to support you and help you through life. They balance each other out. They support each other. There are times that you lean more on the feminine and times that you draw more on the masculine. They seem to move closer to each other now. They are two halves of one whole. They work beautifully together. And as they come together, they unite and become a beautiful ball of light. Breathe in and out. Invite that beautiful light to come back into you, to be a part of you, to help you and nurture you through life. Always supporting, always there to call upon as you need. They're beautiful and helpful. They're strong and confident. They are you. Just take a moment and place your hand on your heart, thanking them for this gift of understanding and peace, balance and clarity. Exhale that breath you've been holding on to. Again, we're going to thank them for being here, for manifesting. Separate, but together. Different, but the same. They are in harmony within you, and you are in harmony with yourself. And with your next breath, you're going to begin the journey back to your body, to presence, to this moment. With another deep breath in, you start to feel the surface that you're on. You may start to move a little bit and shift, feeling your body out. And with another deep breath in, you move your hands and your fingers. Roll your wrist and your ankles, becoming ever more present and aware. With another deep breath, you open your eyes. You may look around the room. Maybe you stretch your body and your back, becoming more alert and present to this moment here and now. Namaste. Now feeling a little more confident in the masculine and the feminine that both reside within you. The knowledge that you are more whole because you have both of them. That within one or the other, you could be lacking. That without one or the other, you could be lacking something. You are an amazing human being. You are a gift to yourself and to the world right here and right now. Embrace that. Show gratitude for that. And once you've given yourself that permission and that love and that gratitude, then just extend that to everyone around you with the love and knowledge that we are all unique, we are all special, and we are all presenting ourselves exactly the way that we personally feel is right for us. Be authentic, be true, be present. This life is amazing, and so it is. And that concludes today's practice. But before you tune off, please don't forget to hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button right now. I want to thank you. And thank you for tuning in. And for those of you that choose to remain on, I would like to recognize you at this time. On YouTube, I have, okay, it's showing me 2 people are on with 1 like, but I only could physically see 1 person, which is Miss Pamela. Miss Pamela, type it. She has hashtag global. She continues on, happy heavenly birthday to your mom, Coach. May she continue to sleep in eternal peace. Thank you for that. I truly appreciate that. Grand rising to you, Miss Pamela. Yes, yesterday was a mixture of a lot of emotions, which I'm sure a lot of you who have had a parent that you were close with make a transition can relate to. But I am so grateful. Talking about being in a straight state of gratitude, I'm so grateful for the experience because it yesterday was a lesson in and of itself. At first, I thought I needed to be surrounded by loved ones, by somebody, by anybody. And I couldn't get no one to be to spend time with me yesterday. So I saw that as the universe telling me, reminding me rather, that I had everything and everyone that I needed to go through yesterday. So I was okay. I learned to treat myself. I learned to just relax, something I don't give myself enough of. So thank you for that. Okay, now I see two likes on YouTube, but I still can't see the other person. So my apologies. On IG, okay, it's only showing me 1 person on here, but quite a few of you tapped on here. I have my healer extraordinary. I'm so glad you stopped by, Miss Bernie, because this is a healing practice. Grand rising to you. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you ever been on live before. You're not a first timer though, but I don't know if you've been on live. a respectable young lady, and that you are. It's in the house. Grand rising to you. I'm trying not to, I don't want to do your government name. I know who you are, though. Miss Bernie, we are made up of both energy, male and female. This makes us complete. Yes, you know that. And most of you that follow me on here know this. And I have to remind myself that in this beautiful big world was small compared to the universe, to our galaxy. But in this world, we have a lot of people who are stuck in identifying themselves and others based on what they see, hear, smell, and touch, talking about the physical. So when you talk about things about masculine, feminine, what they can't go beyond the gender. And I am a firm, trying to be careful of the words I use again. I believe a big issue, or why we encounter so many issues such as racial upheavals, injustices, and whatever those things that's going on. I think a lot of it stems from us not being able to see others past their physical. There's so much more to me. There's so much more to you than what you see in what we see in the mirror. And I think part of it is, I think there's a lot of people who refuse to see beyond that. Because once you see beyond that, then you know that we are connected. You start seeing the similarities, and it's hard to hate or mistreat someone that you know is connected to you, is similar to you. So thank you for that. And I have Miss Reggie in the house. I don't know if you still are on here. It's been a minute since I've seen you live, but grand rising to you. All right, so I don't want to hold this too much longer. This went longer than I want to, but like I said at the very beginning, I really worked on this one based on the comment I received over this weekend from Friday's Divine Feminine practice. So I wanted to touch on the topic again, but expound on it a little bit, explain on it a little bit, and not just talk about the feminine, but this time I wanted to introduce its, I don't want to say counterpart, because when I think of counterpart, I think of opposite, less of, or half, when they both complement each other, when we both need them to be whole, to be complete. So I wanted to talk about the divine, the sacred masculine today, and talk about, or do a practice of balancing the two, of the union of the two. So I hope this moment of self-care and healing brought you some hope and peace. And I look forward to being with you again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. Peace and blessings.